some stuff ready to be fenced. That's how you join the Thieves Guild, though. It's a main part of this game. You could do it without buying the house, but I do recommend basically buy the house. I probably should have even bought more lockpicks at that point. So I'm not going to steal from the merchant that I always go to. Let's go over here. So this one's a hard. I don't think I'm going to get in there consistently. That's a hard. Average. There we go. So even just cause, let's do a quick save. And now if I can't get through here, I can just revert the save and I have my lockpicks back and I can try another round. So nothing too crazy there. So let's go around stealing some stuff. And this is a necessity for the Thieves Guild, as I'm going to need to fence these items. I don't care what I'm stealing. I just need to get a certain amount of gold back in return so that I can, you know, I don't want to skull, manual, no. Repair hammer, I actually probably keep that. Lockpick, perfect. Leather boots. And steal some gold. Very hard. I don't think I want to really try that until later in the game. Very easy, just because it's fun, and I need to, get my lockpicking skills up as well. So we'll eventually get like I think it's called the skeleton key, which is basically. Oh, am I really over encumbered? Okay, let's get out of here and let's go back to the waterfront so we can fence some of these items and become a little bit more powerful within the Thieves Guild. You're gonna need to sell something like, I don't know, $1,000 to $5,000 worth of items to make sure that you can continue getting jobs within the Thieves Guild. So for me personally, I like doing that just right at the beginning. Oh, I can't, okay. Can't find my fence here in the Imperial City. So let's go over here to the East Gate. And basically what we're going to do is go find the inn. The inn is then going to allow us to go find our fence. Seems like Igor or something.
Oh, have pity, sir. Oh,
and like I said, I usually try to give money off to the homeless and the beggars. So, what am I looking for? Wooden house for sale.
What is it?
There we go. Huh. I always thought it was the other side. But look for that symbol, and let's go find our fence. He's currently not here.
What can I do for you today?
Is this it?
The Countess is... Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Yeah, nothing there.
Good journey to you.
Let's wait. Let's see if he shows up here at night. Man, it'd be nice if they could just kind of send it all the way over instead of this little ticking time bomb thing. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Good evening.
Greetings to you today.
Not bad.
Hola.
Have you heard the rumors about why Edla Darkheart?
I see you are with...
There we go. Okay. Unger,
You
the
got
old
some
and
hot
weary.
property.
I do have some hot property. So I don't need a battle axe. You can see here that the item is stolen by that red hand. So you're not going to be able to sell that to your average person or merchant. You need to sell it to one of these fences. And you can see here up top, he has 600 gold. That's the max he can give you for any item. Steel Warhammer, perfect. So let's get rid of that iron helmet. And I do think to get all of the Thieves Guild stuff, you're going to need to sell about 1,000 gold to these guys, to the different fences. So let's go get 30, 180 gold. Let's just max that.
I shouldn't sell it to you.
So he can come back. He'll have more later.
You won't ask too many questions.
All right.
I'm glad that's done.
So now we have over 50 worth of gold sold already. I want to do more. I'd like to just get this out of the way So let's go sprint over here. And I think there is a nice little armor set over here. And a little shop that we can break into. So hammer and axe. So let's wait a little bit. Oh, I keep hitting exit. Let's go about 5 hours. Who's up at 3 in the morning, right? Okay. So it's just an average.
Good day. I'm Tolkien. Countess Carvane would prefer my lady.
So we got another.
If you.
I mean, that's kind of weird. But another 25 gold, another little mission. There we go. So security level is only like 28, which is pretty low. We're going to want to get that higher. But this is how you do that. Just come in, steal literally anything that you can find. You're not going to really get full price from your fence. Obviously, he needs to resell it and make some money that way. Repair hammer. Nice. There we go. And some of this stuff I'm going to actually just keep for myself. But a lot of this are just going straight to the fence. Perfect. Bear pelts is a nice one. Bear pelts go for 30 bucks a piece. There's really no reason for me to keep them. A lot of potions that I can go and use and sell back. Steel armor. And that was kind of the key one. So I am over encumbered, which is not really too big of a deal. But I'm going to need to make it all the way over to the fence, which, I mean, it'll take me a minute. So let me just kind of clip myself over there. Okay, so right by the gate. Let's come in here. Let's see if our fence is still in here. If not, we'll just wait till the middle of the night again when he comes back. Perfect. So, same thing. Let's go into bartering. And I'm going to do it this way. Iron arrows I'm actually going to keep. I actually find that to be beneficial. I probably should have kept the bow and arrow as well. Or the bow. Iron hammer.
That's a fair deal. A fine transaction.
So you can see I'm not making too much on these stolen goods. No, actually, I want to keep those arrows.
I think I can move this.
So I fenced 313 at this point, which is still not crazy for the amount of, like, it's not that good for the amount of things I kind of just went in and stole. Chameleon is actually pretty helpful. Poison, restore, endurance, agility, I think, actually, resist fire, I don't need that.
I can move this item for you at that
Restore
price.
magic, I don't need that. Water breathing on stuff is actually going to be important. So, let's see. Yeah, these guys I do not care about. Bear pelt, which should give us a good 60.
That's
Yep.
a good deal.
Cold touch, I can sell. No, I'll probably use those repair hammers. Serenity. Summon
You
skeleton.
drive
Tonks.
a
Get
hard
rid of.
bargain.
Turn
I
undead.
think I can move this item for you at that price.
And there we go.
I'm glad that's done.
So with that amount bartered, one, I'm now a lot lighter. That was a lot of inventory to move at one time. But that's kind of what you're going to want to do to collect various things to get that bounty and the amount of items fenced, basically. But for now, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. I showed you guys kind of